All right, I know everybody can hear me now clearly, so we shouldn't have any more difficulties. What I wanted to say to everybody is happy Father's Day to our men from Real Talk with Terlisa, and I'm the host, Terlisa Gardley-Brown. And I was mentioning how with our men, they are so underappreciated. They are taken for granted. They're not celebrated. We celebrate everyone else in such a big way, but when it comes to our men, we don't. So today, if you have not done so, I would like for you to take a time and to tell someone in your life that has made a significant difference how much you appreciate them. I want you to take your time and say thank you for all that they have done. Our men go through so many battles in these streets, in this world, on these jobs, everywhere that they go. They are dealing with things that they never tell us about. And then, thank you, Sean, girl. And then not only are they fighting battles that they don't tell us about, we come home and because they didn't take out the garbage, because they didn't wash the dishes, because they didn't do what they said they was going to do, we get so upset with them. And we have such an attitude with them, not knowing the day of hell they may have had outside those doors. So our men that are fathers, it's just not the fathers, but it's the uncles. It is the brothers. It is the cousins. They could have been leaders in their community. And maybe it was your pastor. Whoever it was that contributed some kind of way, make sure you tell them Happy Father's Day. Make sure you tell them how much you appreciate them and how much you love them and how much they have done for you. And even though men typically are not emotional creatures, they still like to be told thank you. So make sure we do that today. Other than that, I wanted something else to say is this. Not only for our men, there are so many of our men that are going through changes. And they're going through changes in their home. There are men that want to be the father to their children, but for whatever reason, the relationship with the mother may be a little strained. There are men out here that want to step up to the plate, but because they feel that they're not in the position to do so, they stay away. Sometimes I realize when we have a conflict with the fathers, that we have a tendency sometimes to take it out on that child. Where there's a conflict, we may feel that that person may not be good enough to be around our child. We may feel that they need to grow up in some instances, or they need to do this, or they need to do that. But I'm talking to so many brothers on different instances, even with my husband, and I'm finding that a lot of what's going on, the children are still missing their father. They want to be around a father. They want to be a participant in their life. So if it's just a phone call for them to just say, hey, how you doing? Let them have that phone call. If it's that moment that they may need to just stop by, or if it's a moment that they want to just tell the child how much they love them, let us give them that moment. It's nothing like a child, and then you'll be amazed at how many of these children are out here and they feel like they're so unwanted, and they feel like they're so not needed. They feel like their father has cast them away. They've gotten married and they started their own lives and forgetting about their children. And sometimes that may not even be the case. It could be just the brokenness between the relationship that child has with their mother and the father. It could be the brokenness between the father and the mother, whatever it is, guys. But let's start giving this thing a chance with our children, because if it's anybody that they need today, it's their fathers. And I can say from having my mom and my father, there's a lot of instruction that I received from my dad that was more helpful than the instruction that my mother could have ever given me. And I'm telling you, as a girl, every little girl needs her daddy. Every little girl needs that male attention. For me, my dad was the first man to say he loved me. He was the first one to tell me how beautiful I am. When I started dealing with different issues in my life, my father didn't reject me. Well, the world did. My father came and he gave me the open arms and told me how everything was going to be okay. So again, all men are not dogs. All men are not bad. All men, even though some of them may have their issues and some of them may have their struggles, but let's not judge a book by its cover. And let's not go in and just say, because it'll be unfair for men to say all women were, y'all know that bad word. So let's not judge them. Let's give them an opportunity to prove themselves. And if the men in your life, they are not doing the right thing, if they're not lining up, let's pray for them. Let's begin to intercede on their behalf. Let's begin to say, God, whatever they're dealing with, we ask that you will heal them. Whatever they're dealing with, we ask that you would help them. If the man is not participating in the father's and the child's life for whatever reason, then God, we ask that you will put on his heart that he would develop a relationship with his children. We ask that you will put on his heart that he will straighten up and do what he needs to do to be a leader for the kids and the grandkids and those that are to come, because it's never too late to start these relationships. So I want to encourage all of us, not only the fathers that are out there actively being that, but I also want to encourage the fathers that are out there that are not. I hate that term, deadbeat baby daddy. I hate that. I hate that word, sperm donor. Those words really do something to me, because I realize that too, a lot of men, and I'm not making any excuses, ladies, so don't y'all hate me, okay? But a lot of men don't know what it is to be a father or to be a leader because they never seen it. So when they make the mistakes, we may be comparing them to our fathers or their uncles. And when they make mistakes, and if they really trying their best, sometimes we like, you know what, you can't get it right. You can't do this. You can't do that. And it's beating them up even more. Men are not going to reveal to us their problems. A lot of times they're not going to tell us the heartaches and the pains that they've endured. They just don't. But that doesn't mean that they don't deal with it. It doesn't mean that they don't go through with it. So ladies, today again, honor your men. Take care of them the best that you know how. Encourage them the best that you know how. And Wednesday at 7 o'clock p.m., I highly encourage everyone to tune in to Real Talk with Terlisa. Special guest Portia Renee will be on. She just launched her hair care product line. And if there's anything we need to do is to support our own. So guys, tune in at 7 o'clock as she talk about how her experience has been, how the journey has been turning you hairstylist definitely, and now the entrepreneur of a product line. Sometimes those are the most difficult things to do, is to step out on faith. So I appreciate everyone. I pray that this week is a week of peace. I pray that you have peace in your home, peace in your mind, peace in your spirit. I pray that there's peace on your job. I pray that when you go to sleep tonight and all from here on out, that you're able to have restful sleep. I thank you and I praise you that there's no anxiety or that don't worry, because we're casting our cares unto God, for he cares for us. And most of all, we're looking to the hills from which cometh our help, because all of our help comes from him. So thank you so much, everyone that tuned in. I will see you this week. I will do a pop-up. We're going to do some praying. If you have prayer requests, send me a message through Messenger so we can start getting some prayer chains going. Let's do some encouragement. Let's drop some quotes. But most of all, guys, let's love on each other like we've never loved before. And thank you all for your time. Happy Sunday. Happy Father's Day. And let's have the best week ever. See you guys Wednesday at 7 o'clock on Real Talk with Terlisa. Hey, one more thing. Everyone that has been supporting the TV show, thank you. I really appreciate you. So the TV show Real Talk with Terlisa is Tuesday and Thursday at 8:30 p.m. on the TLE network. And TLE network, you can log, it's on the Roku device, but I've also been placing the live stream on there, which is tletv.fun. So if you tune in at 8:30 Tuesday or 8:30 Thursday night, you'll be able to live stream the shows. And there's some shows out there, guys, where they are absolutely wonderful. They are dynamic. And I'm not just saying that because it's me. So definitely support the Real Talk with Terlisa TV show. Again, it's Tuesday and Thursday night at 8:30 p.m. to 9 o'clock p.m. And it's the reel that you can feel on the TLE network on your Roku device. If you do not have Roku, you can live stream, and it's on demand too. So check it out on demand if you missed it. And it's on demand. And the network, again, the website is tletv.fun. So check it out. Tell me what you think. If there are topics you guys want me to talk about, don't be afraid. You know, we talk about everything on this show. So don't be afraid to send me those topics. And you guys have a good week.